How's it going, everyone? Yeah, I know I'm like a minute late or so. Been watching a movie. A weird movie at that. So, how's everybody doing? Big Matt, if you want to drop that, I'll pin it to the top of the chat. I was so disappointed earlier. They're talking, oh, we're going to have this bad storm and this and that. And I hurried up and uncovered the chicken's yard because we have an old canopy canvas that we roll out so they're not in the sun all day. And so I hurried out to roll that up because I heard the thunder and stuff and the wind picked up. And then it sprinkled and then the sun came out. And then it was 10 times hotter than it was before. So yeah. How's it going, Wayne? I dropped the link if you want to come up. I dropped the link if you want to come up.
I did. Here I am. I just have to mute the other side of the mic because I want to echo on your channel.
Hey, James. How's it going? I don't know where Shane is. I ain't heard from him.
Hey, Big Man. How you feeling? Shane will be here at some point. So will Ryan the tech. He'll probably show up at some point. Never
I don't know. He hadn't even gone to bed yet when I talked to him. I don't know, probably quite a few hours ago, and he said it was too hot to sleep. So I don't know if he'll be in or not. Who knows? He's like me.
Shane was on his live stream earlier. You were on there. I had to get off. I had to go to a doctor's appointment today, so got that over with.
Yeah, no, but I've messaged him a couple of times and I haven't heard from him.
I got a new doctor now. I don't have to have any more problems with the other one.
Yeah.
He asked me what happened. I told him, I said, the doctor just threw me out because I wouldn't allow anybody to yell at me. She tried to remove my mask, and I told her no. And she got deception. She yelled at me, and I said, I didn't even do anything to her. And he said, that wasn't right. I said, that's what she did. That's the whole story of it. So I told her anyway.
You're welcome, Big Matt.
Yeah, I hope you get better soon, Big Matt. Now I'll wait for everybody else to show up here now, like Tommy Pepper and other ones. And
yeah.
Well, we're hoping we'll get some rain over here. They're talking about. We'll see.
Okay, the GoFundMe that is pinned to the top of the chat is to help the woman who lost her 11-year-old son.
Oh, okay.
To help cover the cost of her funeral. So if anybody is able to go help this family out, I know that any donation would be welcomed. I definitely can't imagine, how she's feeling right now. I know how I would feel, but going through it and stuff like that's a little bit different.
Let's see. 75 should rain coming. I'd like to see it. Where is it? Hurry up and rain.
I don't know. Are
need.
you close to me, Wayne?
No, I'm in Massachusetts.
Okay.
I'm way away from you.
Well, you're not that far away from me. I can be in Pittsfield in
My sister used to
less
live in
than 2
Pittsfield.
hours.
No, my sister used to live in Pittsfield, but now she lives in Bridgewater now. But I got one sister lives in Florida. I used to have two of them. One died of stage 4 lung cancer. That used to live in Florida. She quit smoking years ago, and he ended up coming back and killing her. So her
Mhm.
husband by himself now. He has somebody else now, and then I have another brother that like one of my brothers is nothing but an idiot, right? I don't like to say about my brothers, but one guy that he knows he has cancer. I know he does. He looks horrible, and he says all the lies come out of his mouth. He don't tell the truth about anything, so we don't believe what he says. He said he beat it and everything, and I don't
Yeah.
talk to him anymore. He lies so much. He has a wife that yells at everybody, and they call up and talk to him. She yells at
Right.
him, swears. So I don't talk to him anymore. Everybody else is good in my family though, but just that one brother, I guess, and all the other brothers are good.
Yeah, driving for the company that when I hurt my back in 2014. I spent a lot of time in Boston, let me tell you.
Boston's something. It's worse today than ever been. Between
Yeah,
shootings
well,
up.
they have
Shot.
a big recycling plant over there,
Yeah,
and
one kid
I
got
go
shot
over
in the park.
there, huh?
A 12-year-old kid got shot for nothing in the park. Someone killed him. He stayed by himself and someone killed him. And they don't know
Wow.
why they killed him. He's minding his own business. And I don't know if a gang wanted him in there and he wouldn't go with them. That's what I'm thinking. They don't know why, but that's my guess. They get mad if they can't get someone to join them, they'll go after you. The kid was too
Well,
quiet. He didn't
yeah,
want to be bothered with everybody. Poor kid. You know? It's on the news tonight about it.
yeah. I still can't get over what happened to Matt. Or yeah, laced up there.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
granted, Utica's got some not so nice areas, and um, but it's not like a huge city like Rochester.
Brockton's not good either. They have bad areas in Brockton too that I won't go in certain areas.
Well, where the Walmart store is in Rochester is in a really bad area. So when I
Oh,
would go there, they had the roll up door. I would stand like in that corner of where the door met the brick wall
yeah.
because we'd always end up having to go there at nighttime. Well, you're
Oh,
standing there and you're hearing all kinds of gunshots,
oh,
and I have to call the store and I'm like, can somebody please come let me in? I don't care if you're on the lunch or I gotta wait an hour or 2 hours, just come let me in and I'll sit on a pallet or something.
what a crazy, crazy city.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my word.
Hi Mark,
Good.
how's it going? Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Mark. Brockton's not that good either. It's I have the south side. They have a bad area up there. I don't go near there, and I don't know which part of the south side, but it's drug related, and but they're busting all the drugs over here now. So I don't know what's going on. If something happens in my city, they'll keep it from you. They won't tell you what's going on. They won't say nothing to you. They'll keep it to themselves.
They give you half truths is what they do.
I listen to a police radio and I find out.
Oh,
So you don't have to worry. That's how you.
Brockton, Mass. It's
Yep,
Brockton, Mass, right?
yep. He knows who it is. Mark does. He knows what I'm talking about. Used to be a good city one time, but not anymore. They're all a bunch of corrupt idiots over here. They pass the buck to everybody. Can't
That
trust
town
anyone.
sounds so familiar.
Probably
I
drove
mean, I
through there.
spent a lot of time in Massachusetts and Connecticut when I was with Logistics One, because I drove a day cab. And this
Oh, okay.
company, you know, they're like, oh, you're gonna go here, and I'm like, I had already delivered one load, picked
Used to have
up
town,
one.
town taxi one time in Brockton. That went out, and yellow cabs over here, and yellow cab bought up the cab companies.
Hi, Fisherman Sid, how's it going?
Hey, Sid, how you doing, man? So it's
But
bad over here.
but yeah, they send me over to this place, right? And I'm like, I'm not gonna make it out of here. I'm like, and you have me in a day cab, so it's not like I can sleep in my truck. Plus, my truck didn't have any air conditioning. And I said, there's only one hotel here. And I said, I don't know if it's gonna be under $100 for the night.
Hmm.
And they're like, oh, well, we're only going to cover this. And I said, well, do you want me to have a super big log violation for, driving back to like some service plaza on I-90? Or are you going to pay for the hotel? I said, there's one hotel here. And I said, I have 15 minutes on my clock. And I said, that's not enough time to get anywhere.
Oh, God. Terrible, huh?
Yeah, so
Brockton
luckily
had,
the hotel room was like $98 and they covered it.
Brockton had a lot of shoe factories. Now, you know what they made the shoe factory buildings out of? Condominiums. Go figure. Condos. They got nothing over here no more.
Yeah. Well, they could do that down in New York City too, down in Brooklyn and the Bronx.
So
There's
is the
so
money.
many.
Money, money, money. Big bucks.
Of course.
Sad. Usually
Oh,
not good.
remember how I told you that I thought it was because I played the full like minute and 40 seconds of The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
It wasn't anything that I played. It was when Ryan played Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, okay.
I went back in there. I'm like, hey, Beverly. And I'm like,
Hey, Beverly.
I wonder if it shows you like what it was, because I just assumed because I played two of those full.
How about
And
that other song? The other song they play. What's the other one? The Lie or
well,
something?
well, that's just Ryan's TikTok, but he has that put on his YouTube channel.
Oh.
How you doing, Beverly?
I'll be right back.
Yep. Oh, excuse me. The heat tired me out today. So did anybody do anything exciting today? I'm doing good, Beverly. It was just super hot here today. I took my car down to get it inspected because it ran out the end of June. Mom, I don't know where everyone is. We have 9 people in here. I messaged Shane like 4 times. I have no idea where he's going. I know we did a couple of things earlier, and other than that, I ain't heard from. Well, James, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. I used to go to the gym here and there, but it's not cheap anymore. Of course, not like being in high school. You could go and after you played sports and stuff and stay in the gym for hours just lifting weights and till it was time to head out to the bus to take us home. Yeah, I'm not sure, Mom. I've been stalking everywhere and I haven't found him, so I have no idea where he is. And hopefully Ryan went to sleep. So I asked him a couple hours ago if he had taken a nap. And he's like, no. Michael, go to sleep. He said it's too hot. Which I can relate, because here it'd have been definitely too hot to sleep.
All right, back.
Well, welcome back.
Yep. Well, so you
Yeah.
mine 75 says rain coming. I'd like to see it. Where is it? That'll be a miracle.
Well, you're probably going to see what we had over here, but we didn't get nothing. Just got wind and Mom Custom Screen Printing's name is Wayne.
Yep. That's me.
Then, hey, bye,
It said
new face.
11,
How's it going?
said 11 o'clock, expect rain around 11 p.m. in Brockton. We'll see about that. We'll see. I'd love to have some. There was some really heavy downpours. Hello, Mother Hen. How are you? Howdy.
We had that.
Hey,
We had that Sunday and Monday torrential rain.
So did Steve Backwoods Misfit. He had a lot of rain down where he was. He got some downpours.
Yeah, I know.
Remember that day?
Yeah. I talked to him earlier.
It's a lot of rain he had.
Yeah, Mom did up some. She canned some green beans, yellow beans, and peas, and then she made her. She calls them dilly beans, but they're use the same pickling liquid you use to make pickles, and she puts that green beans in it.
Kentucky was flooded. That's Beverly Moffett. So Kentucky
Yeah,
was flooded.
I seen that on the video on my Weather Channel earlier that it was super flooded out there.
Why do they flood so much? Do they have low draining areas or something? No drainage or something? Or
Well, certain parts of Kentucky, you know, they have hills and then they have like, you know, like the valleys and stuff. So
yeah.
if they get a super amount of rain and it's coming off the mountains and stuff like that, then it's going to flood the valley. Here, it's the same way.
Oh, okay. So where's my buddy Shane tonight? I wonder if he's going to be in here. Hope everything's all right.
I don't know. It's not like I'm not to answer my text, but
Unless he's having internet trouble again like last time. Maybe that could be it. Remember you said he had internet trouble before? Hope he gets it fixed. I like that background scene he made for you. It looked really good. He did a great
Yeah.
job with it. Good job.
Yeah, I love the background.
Hmm. I like the one with the cat on the keyboard. It's kind of cute.
Yeah. Yeah, my best friend Beverly lives out in Tennessee. She lives in Lebanon.
Oh, wow, really?
And they've gotten some pretty bad storms over like the past, I don't even know, last year, I think.
I
Because they
think
had
there's a,
tornadoes and winds and
wow, there's a lot of stuff. Since I lived in this house, one time we had a flooded basement. One time. We don't know how the water got in the basement. It never floods in where I live. My yard is not even near a river, okay? And we don't know how it happened. One time it flooded our basement, and we don't know how it flooded it. We don't know how. So we had to get our neighbor's help to pump it out. And we're not in the flooded area. We even near my house, where my house is located. It's not even near a river at all. Not near a
wow.
river. No, that was the weirdest thing. I couldn't understand it. But it didn't flood anymore. But it did once. I told the insurance company on my house. I said, we don't. Well, you live in the flood zone. I said, how can I live in the flood zone? My house is not even near a river. It's far away from a
Right.
river. Not near a river at all. We're on dry ground.
Yeah.
I think someone put something in my yard to make the water get in there. I don't know how it happened, but it doesn't happen anymore.
Right.
It don't. My brother-in-law came over today. The guy that does all the woodworking in his house. He's making me another plate for my hat press. He said, Wayne, let me make a better one for you, and I'll bring it over to you.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird if you're not in a flood zone or.
I know, I'm not even in the flood zone. We didn't have that anymore. We never get it again. It was this one time. We
Hmm.
got that. Now, it's a freak thing that happened. There was my hat press plates getting remade.
Anything good on Hulu?
Oh, someone's talking.
So you're not close to. Are you like Western Mass, like this way, or mid?
Well, if you're living in Boston, I'm on the south of Boston,
Oh,
the
all
South
right.
Shore. I'm in the low area. Used to be North Bridgewater way back in the 1800s. They
Oh, all
changed
right.
the name to Brockton later.
Yeah.
So farmers moved out. I'm in Taxachusetts. If you know what taxes are, that's where I live. They love taxes and they love filth.
Hiya, squirrel.
Hey, scroll. So I'm getting a new a plate for my hat press made. My
You
brother-in-law's
are.
making it. He came over today and said, let me make another one for you, a better one. All right, go ahead then. I don't care. So he's making it. He knows how to use the saws and everything. So that's fine
Oh,
and
well,
dandy
that's
with me.
cool.
Let him do it. He's good. He does his whole house. He remodeled his whole house. So he built his own decks. And so I said, that's all right. I'm happy with that.
Now you're gonna be able to do like all hats, like baseball caps and the kind of
Yep.
like wearing.
The heavy ones, the heavy ones they use for like Disney uses that says Universal on them.
Yeah.
That's the kind of hats I want to print on.
Oh, all right.
And so it'll be a real good thing because I know I have ink for hats. I can get them anytime I need them. And I got all-purpose ink right now. I got white. We'll see. I'm getting close to doing it.
Well, yeah, it gives you a little bit more of a outlet to do different things.
Mm. Then I'm going to reline my 4-color press to do 4 shirts an hour. I'm working towards that later. So I'll do some realignment to it.
Now, is that like a huge press or?
I have a 4-color. I made it myself. It's on YouTube. It's all made out of wood. All 4-color press. I'm going to line it up to fit the first press. They're all going to line up.
Oh, all right.
There's a ruler and a measuring tape and a ruler and a pen and measure it out.
I know
I
when
get
you
all
go
rugged.
to the fair, they have a small press where you can go in and pick whatever you want to put on a t-shirt, and then they put it on there.
Then
With
we'll buy
just
some.
little thin ones.
I'm going to buy some iron-ons from a vendor that AC Catfish told me about. They make all their own iron for shirts, for t-shirts, and
Yeah.
they peel off. You can wash them and they won't wear out, wear and tear. Pretty nice. They have American ones. They have honky tonk iron-ons. They have all kinds of neat stuff. Even religious ones too.
Hang on a second.
Sure.
All right, we were watching this weird movie on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully Shane and all them are all right.
They'll probably show up, at least expect it. It might surprise you. It always does. Probably have a little problems right now.
I'll send the Mounties for him.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I can hear the song. See, this is the guy who showed me how to build my press. That guy on YouTube. See that video?
Mm-hmm.
That's the guy that showed me how to make the plate. That guy lives in a mansion. The floors are awesome on the floor.
Wow.
Tile floor. I built my press when I first made my t-shirt press, and I couldn't figure out what I was missing. I drew it out and everything.
Right.
I said, I'm something. And I can't figure it. I couldn't figure it out. And I said, oh yeah, I want to show you this video.
After that blank, the suspects came here.
Wait a minute, hold on.
And set another brush fire.
I'm on here, but I have to put it on this video. Okay, here we go. Here's me right there in the news. G.W. Fields Park, someone lit it on fire. Someone burnt it, and they put it on channel 25 news in Boston. And I happened to be walking, so the guy walks up to me and says, "Can I talk to you?" And I said, "Are you on TV?" And he said, "Yeah." "Oh, really? I didn't know that." Said, "Yeah, what do you guys?" That's sad to see people lighting the park up. I said, but I told him the city doesn't even do anything with the park. It's messy. They don't do nothing to it. And so I said, oh, gee, you guys be kidding. Really? You gotta be kidding me. You filthy pig. Oh my God. Get out of here. I don't believe people. I'll go to the other side and do something. I'll go on the YouTube studio. I'll report them. People are stupid and sick.
Yeah, it's pretty much getting worse. I mean, because I bounce around everywhere throughout the day, like between people's channels. And some of what's going on is just down and out. 1, ridiculous. 2, disturbing.
There's a YouTube studio.
And 3, the amount of people that are taking advantage of other people is getting disgusting.
I know. I can't even make a shot on my phone. I couldn't do it because my phone's old and I can't do anything to it. Can't put videos on my channel because I don't got the phone for it. So I get the other phone I'm planning on getting.
Yeah.
That's good. I took that off. It's gone. Somebody sees your comment, remove it. I don't want to get in any trouble with YouTube. I don't got no stripes on my channel either. I try to keep it clean, my channel, and keep the problems out like everybody else is trying to do.
Yeah. I know the other day I was going through my comments and I had a porn bot that commented on there. Hey Steve, the pleasure angler, how's it going?
Hey, Steve. Just
How's your night going?
YouTube's disgusting. It really is.
Well, yes, there's a lot of disgusting things going on.
Jesus. There's nothing better than pick on us guys that are trying to do right. Guys or girls that are trying to pick on everybody. Can't leave us alone.
Well, no, because to them, where would the fun in that be?
They're jealous of us. They can't do what we're doing.
Exactly.
But you know, where are they getting this dirty stuff from? Is it YouTube doing it or who's doing it? Just bots or something?
I don't know. I kind of think that these so-called bots are people somewhere, but I'm not sure. Hi, Air Guns. How's it going?
Hey, I got 1776. You look like a historian. Who's that? What's his name? Is that his name of channel? Or?
I don't know, to be honest.
Sounds like a historian, 1776. Maybe he's a reenactor like Squirrel. No? Could
Maybe.
be. We got people up here that do it up here too. Reenactments.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of different ones. My one cousin, she goes to the places where they like do like the
Mayflower?
kings and like the queens and like the knights and that kind of like reenactment stuff.
You ever been at the Mayflower when they acted out the old time pilgrims?
Yeah.
The railroad? Them places are kind of cool. I like how they acted out. Hey, buying space. I like how they act out the Mayflower.
Bob.
Hey, Brother Bob, how you
I was
doing, man?
hoping you're coming in.
Yeah, Gettysburg recently. We had Gettysburg recently. He said, getting baked with James. I mean, that's a good sign. Maybe Ryan will drop in after a while. I mean, Shane and Ryan, and maybe everybody will start showing up. I hope. Not just the stream ain't the same without Shane.
No.
I'm telling you. Without him, it ain't interesting. I don't know why.
Well, the whole thing is, I'm so used to us, you know, like I'm in his stream most of the time in the morning, whether I'm on panel or in chat, I'm still there. And he's always over here. So then when he's not, it almost kind of makes me feel awkward.
Mm-hmm. You know, it made me laugh last night when Ryan was singing that song to him, and all of a sudden his internet went out. That's what I was laughing about. Like it was all set up to happen or something. It was freaky.
Yeah,
but
he
said,
he's been having so much trouble with his internet and stuff like that. And I told him, drill a hole in the floor, run an Ethernet cable from the box to your laptop,
Yeah.
I said, then you shouldn't have all that BS go on.
I have the same problem. You know, I have a studio. I do my shirts. I make my videos, and the internet don't want to work in there. So I took a cord, I went down in the basement, and I plugged it from this room all the way to the studio, a big, large, long internet cord from here to
Yep.
that studio, way over. And I put it to the floor, and now my internet works in there all right. It's high speed. You should
Yeah.
do the same thing. You won't
Yeah,
have
that's
problems.
what I told him.
Maybe I'll listen to you after a while, huh? Hey, Zombie Pepper, welcome.
Hey, zombie. Zombie.
They're starting to show up here now. They're all coming over now. That's good.
Brutal Bob, I've messaged Shane probably like 4 times now. I know earlier he said he went and got a stove. I think Tony and Joni, but I don't remember what their channel name is. Maybe Gathered Together Homestead or something. I can't remember. But that was the last time that I talked to him. And then Steve,
Puppy the Beagle.
he messaged me on Discord and said that he was watching Big Brother and then he might be in.
Hey, Puppy the Beagle. Welcome.
Hi, Krabby, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, James, unless he lost everything again, which don't make sense to me. Why he'd lose cell phone signal just because the internet goes out.
Maybe it's on Wi-Fi. That's probably why. Phones run by Wi-Fi. Or maybe you should take your advice and start doing what you told him to do. You wouldn't have internet any more trouble. Maybe you'll
That's
listen
what I
to your
tell him, but just so everybody knows it's coming in, there's a GoFundMe pinned at the top of chat. It's to help the woman who lost her 11-year-old son, and they need help getting money together to pay for his funeral. I know they would accept any donation that anybody could possibly do. And please keep them in your thoughts and prayers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, normally when I message Shane, there's always boom, boom, boom until like last night when he lost everything.
Well, maybe you'll start listening to you after a while. After all that goes on, he'll probably do what you told him to do, and he'll probably won't have it anymore. You know, that trouble.
Well,
He's so superstitious, though. Anything could happen. A black cat will run across and probably run away.
well, this morning I really thought he was gonna.
Hey, Steve.
Hey,
Back.
Hello, everybody.
Brutal Bob and I were just talking about you.
Uh-oh. I hope it was all good.
Yeah, probably Brutal Bob.
The Bay Fund.
And you're very welcome, Zombie.
Hey, Steve, does your ears ring? Were your ears ringing before you come in here?
Always. Someone's always talking about me.
Maybe you're that very important person. VIP.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Yeah.
So what's going on in the world?
Thank you, Beverly.
I don't know. Maybe the weather. I don't know.
Well, I took my car to get it inspected. Ran out the end of June.
Hey, Beverly.
I've been driving around like that for pretty much almost a month now.
Yeah, I didn't renew my license. The vote, I didn't have to do it, but the vote, we have a different address. We live at the same place. We used to have a P.O. box. It's not a P.O. box, but it's the old way how they used to do it.
Mm,
And now we use zombie. We use a fire number now. We have a choice. I use the fire number, so I just got the fire number on my driver's license. Well, it costs $20. Well, I get the paper and I go out to the truck, and it expires. And my license expires in 2 months. So I'm like, well, why didn't they just renew it for me right away? You know,
mm.
get it over with. Now I got to pay another whatever to renew it in 2 months. It's like, what the hell?
Well, here it's like $60-some.
Dang. I think it's close to 40 here, but that's with a motorcycle license too. You still have your Class A, or did you?
No,
Oh yeah,
I had to give it up.
yeah. I got rid of mine too. I wish I would have kept it, but you never
If I'd
know.
have got my CDL in 99, which I wasn't,
Oh,
well,
grandfather did.
yes.
Yeah. See,
But
I
see,
did that. Oh, yeah. Same with
because New
me.
York State passed that law that if you don't have your DOT physical, you can't have your CDL.
Oh, really?
So, and I didn't get my CDL into 2001.
That ain't right. I think you should be able to still hang on to it, but they should. It just says like it's. I don't know how to explain it, but I think you know what I mean. You should still be
Yeah,
able to keep it. It's just that you're uneligible to drive until you get. It just shows that you don't have it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's a crock of shit. I think it
Yeah,
used
so
to
if I'd have gotten in 99 when I was 21,
Yeah,
then I'd have been grandfathered in.
I was grandfathered in Wisconsin, I thought, but once you get rid of them, then you got to redo everything over again if you want them back. I think.
You
You dogs, they sure know how to open a door, but they don't know how to shut the dang thing. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Who evolves a zombie? I can't see Steve.
Go it out.
That's what he said.
Come on, boss. Go. Just come in. I don't care if you come in. Just break your lay out. Good boy. Good boy. Lay it out.
Brutal Bob, you can't see Steve?
All right, I'm back.
I don't know what Brutal Bob means by he can't see you.
I don't know either.
Maybe his internet's acting up.
What's that?
Maybe his internet's acting up. That's
Good evening,
typical.
Judy May.
I don't know if he's
See?
goofing around or if he's having serious technical difficulties.
I got that screen. You want it?
You got the what?
I got that screen. You want it?
Technical difficulty screen?
Yeah. I'll show
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It took me a little bit better. I'm still unwinding from Big Brother a little bit. I'm a huge Big Brother fan.
Oh, I forgot to ask if I could come up. Dang it. Let me go back down and
You
ask. Yes, I am feeling better this afternoon. Part of it is because I got my results back. There was no cancer found in any of the
Good,
polyps that they removed.
good.
That's good. Good news.
So,
That's awesome.
and Tasha, I just wanted to come up here and tell you thank you for allowing me to drop that link.
Oh, you're very. Anytime something like that needs to be dropped, is not a problem. Especially to go help a family, whatever it is. Just drop it and I'll pin it. So that's not a big deal. You know that.
The big Matt. Thanks for the God you're doing all right. Yeah.
Yep.
I've had that too. I've had my knee scoped. That's why I got a bad knee. My right one's bad. And it's still, the left one acts up and now, and I don't know if I'll have to have that happen. And it's always a scary, to think about it.
Yeah. So it's still super hot, Steve?
It's not as bad, but I mean, my computer's a 78. I think I believe it because it's not too hot in here, but I do have the two fans going. So, hey, Corner Clubhouse.
I wasn't sure if the rain you got last night cooled it down any.
Yeah, I think it did.
Well, that's a big plus.
Yeah, it rained pretty good. They had flash flood warnings, but I didn't see anything. Not enough to. I think it was just for that time that it was going. It wasn't
Right.
for, So it always says flash flood warnings, and then when there's a real bad one up, that's when I'm going to be stuck in it.
How's it going, Crazy Hillbilly?
Crazy Hillbilly.
Hi, MB Heritage Farms. How's it going?
Okay, now there's just way too many Matts in here.
There's Matts everywhere. There's Steves everywhere.
Yeah.
Not many Shanes, though.
That's because Shane's one of a kind. That's why.
I know.
And you hadn't heard from him?
Let me look.
I know he was live. I thought he was live earlier today.
This morning, he always goes live. But I asked him a while ago what he was doing. And he said he went and picked up a stove for Creekside Maples. And then I messaged him at 6:34, 8:09, and 9:43. And I haven't gotten any response from him. And James has messaged him too.
Well, it's probably because he picked up a stove by himself and he's tired.
Well,
Shane, if you're
I'd
lurking in
like
the
to
background,
know
I
how
got
he
your
was.
back, buddy.
I would like to know how he was getting in Crystal Civic. Unless he went and borrowed his family's truck that's close.
I seen a post where this lady, she was at Home Depot or something, she bought a lawnmower, and it was like a Blazer or SUV.
I'll be right back, guys. I forgot about chickens. I got to make sure that they're all in.
All right. Well, she strapped the front end up in the air, but left the back end on the ground. She's going to tow it home that way. Bob, can you see me or not?
Who was that talking? Wayne, who was talking?
Yeah.
being a ventriloquist or whatever they call them?
No,
Talking with your mouth but not moving your lips up there, Wayne?
I don't have to tell you that.
I don't know if he's still in here or not.
Brutal Bob said he couldn't see Steve. That's what he said. He couldn't see him. Then he's on
Who's Steve? Where's Steve? Zombie, who is this Steve you speak of?
I didn't have internet last night for a while. That sucked. It didn't come back on until like 6 this morning. But that's because of all the flooding.
The what? The flooding?
Yeah. When it
Just
floods.
rub it in that you're getting more than enough rain than what you really need.
Brutal Bob.
Poor Coyote still broke down in Utah.
Yeah. I haven't caught up on its videos. I think there's the last two I didn't get to see. Hey, Judy May.
Judy May! I can't see anybody in the chat, so y'all just keep calling them out now.
All right. It's going pretty quiet. It's going about a minute. Every minute there's about something. Other than that, it's pretty slow. Come on, guys, get the chat going.
We got Big Madden. They can get it going.
Only if we get a visit from that movie star.
I don't know who you're talking about. Ryan Williams ain't in here. So there.
How do you know? You just may not be saying anything, that's all.
No, he isn't in here. That's what Tasha told me already. He's tired. He's ready to go to sleep.
Brutal Bob says, I'll text him and let him know I'm going to pick up Little Coyote.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, Brutal Bob, by all means, come on, come pick it up, man. That dog's getting on my last nerves. No.
Oh, come on.
I'm
You know
starting to get attached. That's the problem. I've been taking that puppy everywhere with me.
Well, you should have known that was going to happen.
I know, but I wasn't expecting him to spend 25 days in Utah. I'm trying to help train it and all that other stuff just so it's not far behind, when he gets here. But
yeah.
She's mad at me right now. Can you hear her?
Oh, you hear it?
No. You know the signal.
Need love.
Oh no, she got she pulled on she ate the strap on my tackle box.
Oh.
And I'm like, no.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Squirrel. Squirrel.
No, I forget. Normally I go out and like 8:45 and shut the door to the coop. Then we got into watching a movie, and then I forgot all about shutting the door.
Uh-oh. Pull it out.
Bob, he's still interviewing prospective.
Oh, is that what he's doing, Bob? Is he trying to find another wife to take home with him?
I'm pretty sure probably the one he's got would not be super happy about that. So, Mom, when are you gonna make some green tomato jam? That's what I want to know.
Huh?
Mom,
Who's making some tomato jam?
my mom makes green tomato jam.
So I need to be nice to your mom.
Yes. So you still haven't gotten your package yet?
Not. I hadn't been to the post office today.
Oh, all right.
Get a baked with cheese.
And yesterday, I'm not sure if my wife even went to the post office yesterday. I stayed in bed most of the day yesterday.
Yeah. Well, James, he should still know how to answer a phone, whether he's at a movie or not. Hi, Laura. How's it going?
Maybe shut his phone off.
Who knows?
I
don't know. Maybe his fat fingers got him in trouble there, too.
Probably.
You never know. I mean,
I really thought he was going to just poof out this morning. That's why I'm like, well, if Shane loses service, I'll just go over to my channel. Because he was so robotic the last, 35 minutes of his morning show.
Hedgehog Homestead says hello, Matt.
Who?
Hedgehog's Homestead.
Hedgehog! Steve, you're roboting just a little bit.
Yeah. Probably because I got the headset on. And I notice I'm a little behind on my screen when I'm actually talking. It's not matching my lips.
It happens.
Yep.
It's called live streaming for a reason.
Yep.
Well, that happened to me a couple nights ago.
Hello, Hedgehogs.
I was talking to Shane and Ryan just in the studio. And then, my internet went out. And I'm like, well, how the heck can I get back to the studio? I'm not live. So then Ryan had to message me and tell me how to get back in.
Well, that's okay. I had to go chase Scott down over on TikTok and tell him, hey, you're still live on YouTube.
He knows.
He was live for like 9 hours.
Yeah, I messaged him on Instagram. We were chatting. I'm like, and then I got the message from you and him about a live, and then I told him the same thing. You're still live on YouTube.
Yeah. I sent him a message on Messenger and Instagram, and he never even responded to me. And then he sent me a message on TikTok, and I'm like, you're still live on YouTube. He got like 7 copyrights.
All right, James. You have a good night.
7 copyrights on it?
For what? I don't know. You couldn't hear anything.
Well, that's right. Last night, I thought it was what I did. Good night, James. Would plan, Follow the Yellow Brick Road and then the Battle of New Orleans in 1814, that song.
That's my song.
And, you know who got me a copyright claim, don't you?
Ryan. I knew that.
For playing Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah.
But I don't understand, because in the studio, it says copyright +1. But then when I go to...
Did you get the email for StreamYards in YouTube? The music that's on StreamYards, you can actually download your own music to it and play your own background music.
I don't have an email from anybody that I know of. Let's see. I'm pretty sure my StreamYard is in the other email.
I gotta write that down. That reminds me. I gotta find out how much it costs. I've got a game I want to make an app for, and I think it would really go off good.
From StreamYard.
What's that? Oh,
Good night, Beverly. We love you too. I don't even know how to do any of that.
Neither do I, but I got a message on it. I was like, cool. I'm still not going to do it, but cool.
Yeah, because if I go back into my studio, and that's the only live that I've gotten a copyright on, because if I play like any type of music or whatever, like part of it, I only play like 30 seconds of it. Let's see, lives. I'll show you what it says because I have no idea what the heck it even means. Because see right here,
if you go into it, it might.
oh, on this or into this.
Yeah, either one. See what it does. Now, does it say copyright to the right or anything?
Yeah, it says copyright claim +1, but I don't
Okay,
know what that means.
But you can't click on it to. It doesn't give you no information on it.
It just shows that that there's a copyright and that I restricted the age of it. So I don't know if that's why it says that.
It could be just a glitch. They had one on mine too.
So that I don't know. And it's the only one I have, so.
The only thing you can do is not worry about it or make it private. If you're not worried about being monetized, it won't matter.
Yeah, well, it said it don't affect anything, but I went in there, like, tried to mute that, because it was literally, like, seconds that he played it.
Yeah.
And I played that song.
I haven't checked in mine lately if I had any. Because Ryan's been on mine too, but I don't think he's been as wild. On mine yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just got, like, a notification on my phone. How's it going, Coastal?
Yep, no, I don't have anything.
About the copyright, because I have nothing in any of my emails about it.
Hello, Coastal Waters.
Weird. But yeah, I think Ryan finally went to sleep.
Was he up all day? All night?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the night before, he, like, took a nap. Then he woke up, and then last night he was on.
Yeah, I was off till, I didn't have any internet till 6 in the morning, so I don't know what all went on.
Super exciting happened.
I tried to go on Miss Donna's. It was working fine for a while, and then it started acting up on hers.
Well, like here, they ran all new fiber optic lines and stuff. You know, trying to get you to switch over to that. You know, it's going to be super high speed. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
and 3 times the price of what we're paying for snail internet.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. They don't. That's not helping when you jack the price up.
Right.
I mean, we're dealing with enough high prices. Definitely don't need to deal with high price for that.
We pay almost $100 for ours, and it's not even the greatest internet out there.
Yeah, I think that's what Mom's is, 100 and something just for the house phone and internet.
Yeah.
But we don't have like cable.
But we only have one provider. There is another provider out there, I guess. I don't know how they get away with it or how they do it, but I heard it's not that great either.
Yeah.
Because they don't have, because they advertise by putting signs up like at the end of the road and all this type of thing. So I'm thinking it might be like in Wisconsin they were talking, they put up these, you gotta put like a dish up on top of your roof to hit a single or something like that in order to get it.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know, I think.
So let's go to Alaska. It's only 61 there. Could enjoy a nice campfire in 61.
I'll stay till December and then come back. Enough to do some hunting and then
Yeah, I would love to go up there. I always wanted to live up there, but
yeah.
that was before I had all the metal put in my back.
Yeah.
And now
I know that there's a place, I don't know if it's Juneau or where, but because the way the mountain, it kind of like a horseshoe or something, and it stays like 56 degrees or something all year round. It's kind of weird.
Well, Juneau, that gets a lot of rain.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's
they're
Juneau
on that
though.
little hook on the.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it's Juneau, but I don't know. St. Maurs, S. Maurs. Brutal Bob, I don't know if that's what he's.
Well, we got stuff for s'mores. Let's go, Brutal Bob. I'll go build the campfire. If you had a helicopter, you could land it in the backyard.
Oh, he'd have something hooked up to it where you could roast your marshmallow from a flamethrower or something.
Well, if he comes in his jet and flies low enough, you won't have to have a campfire.
Yep.
Just hold up the stick.
Yep. Put it out. How do you want your s'more?
Burnt.
Stay away, Bob, on hers. That would be a cool commercial to see him in that. Bob hanging out the window. How do you want your s'more?
Lightly toasted at the top. The freaking marshmallow would probably like disintegrate.
Yeah. It'd probably fly off the stick and just go with the wind.
Probably.
And probably land on somebody's roof and burn their house down.
Are you okay with the baby?
Meow.
No, that's not the cat. That's the little old lady.
Oh,
The big cat
here,
is
Bosco.
supposed
You
to
come
take
by
her
me.
pink pill
Come here. You've been good.
twice a day,
Come
and
here.
I gave it to her this morning, and she's still basically
But you
passed
never
out.
did before. Huh? Yeah, you've been
And
a
it's
good
only
boy.
just a gab of pain.
Yes, you have.
It would
Good
definitely
boy.
be on fire, Brutal Bob. Probably along with the person holding the stick. That would definitely give new meaning to s'mores.
Riley, leave her alone.
Are you okay? Yeah, I don't like when you breathe like that.
Come here. Little whistle from the head, I think. I can't find it. Yeah. Oh, I found it.
Well, hopefully they're watching a good movie. Because they have not had good movies playing at the drive-ins around here. I mean, I really don't want to
No,
go
you're
see
okay.
Minions.
You're so good. Good. No.
Thor probably would have been alright, but I'm more of a horror movie. Well, in the Jurassic World. But I forget when they said they were putting
I
that up.
remember my uncle lived. Oh, there went my flag. Fan's blowing it around. But my uncle lived a few miles from a drive-in theater, and I remember many a days on the way home coming back, because it usually was dark on the way home, and seen all kinds of movies, even some things I shouldn't have been seeing. It was only for a couple seconds, but and the theater was only probably 100, maybe 200 yards off the road, the way it was
Yeah.
angled.
Well, the one drive-in we got, they have 2 screens there. So they play 2 movies on each screen. And then the one that's closest one, they just have the 1 screen. And then they normally play 2 movies. But I think they're owned by like the same people. How do you create light with water? You clean your windows. Mom, what are you amening about?
Why you always lying? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Why the fuck?
You're not going to be my wife without at least hearing it once. Not as funny as when Shane starts saying something and then I play it.
All right, Riley, that's it.
Hi, Weaves World. How's it
I've
going?
had enough. Go let out.
Send him up here with me, Steve, for a couple of days. I'll take care of him.
Yeah. A one-way ticket.
Well, that's all right.
No.
I'll become one of those old crazy pet ladies.
She's not
Instead of
even all the
cat.
way in yet. If she is, he's being pretty calm for her, actually. He hasn't tried to stick his head through the door.
Well, of course. Because
One night,
they know what's going on with her.
yeah. One night, though, we were in that pink room. The bathroom's right next to it. We used to stay in there, me and Donna. And I heard this noise. I didn't know what the heck was going on. Because we had Seela in with us. She was in heat. Turn on the light, and I see this head sticking through the wall.
Through the wall?
Yes. He went right through the drywall. That's how bad he wanted her. That was like the first or second time she was in heat ever. So,
Now, have you had puppies with her?
yeah, 2 litters. And she's only had 9 pups each time.
Right.
So, which is, I'm happy with that. They're easy to, when you get like 10 on up, more than that, then, it takes a little bit for people.
Well, yeah, plus it's a lot of work on her.
Yeah. She's a good mama, though, I will say that.
I hate when you see dogs like out and they've just overbred the poor female to death.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can you do that to the frickin' poor dog? I mean, her boobs are about dragging on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that wonder like that should be a form of abuse.
Yeah.
The same as somebody leaving it in a crate.
Yeah.
Just leaving it there. Yeah, we're a tough crowd tonight, Judy May. Waiting for Shane. But I don't know if Crystal and Grayson are going after she gets done with the work or if she took tomorrow off. Because they're going to stay with family for the weekend with Crystal's cousin. And most of my life there is only me that was named Tasha. And now that I've been on here, there's quite a few Tashas on here. Well, Natasha, which short they call Tasha. And then we got Tarsha.
Latasha, I've heard before. L.A. Tasha.
Yeah.
There's at least 5 of them on here that I know.
Well,
And
Dad.
and I'm not trying to be like, I don't know how you say it, but the culture, a lot of black ladies have Tasha too.
Yeah. No, but there's a few of them on here. Daz's wife's named Natasha, and they call her Tasha.
Yeah.
And then
I
there's
don't know where it comes from.
Tasha Jarvis.
Yeah.
Then me. And I know there's a couple more, but I just can't think of who they are right now.
Yeah. I don't know where the name comes up from. I mean, certain names come from certain.
Good night, Crazy Hillbilly. Thanks for coming in.
See a Crazy
Not
Hillbilly.
crazy.
But like me, I was named after my mom's best friend in high school, who was named Natasha, and she was from Russia.
Okay.
Brutal Bob, did
Judy May.
did Nala make that stuff up for you that I texted you? How's it going, Randy?
You know why pool tables are blue? You'd be blue too if someone was shooting your balls around. I just thought I'd throw it in there, lighten up the chat a little bit.
I don't know. I think most pool tables I've seen have been green.
Or green, yeah. You know why fire trucks are red? You'd be red too if someone was playing with your hose. These are old school jokes.
Tasha, I have to say, you stepped right off in it.
That's all right. It's all good.
I'm trying to keep them clean. I know a lot of jokes, so I gotta stick to the clean ones.
Well, I know a lot of jokes too from being a truck driver, and
right.
They're not clean.
Right, that's what I mean. I'm trying to stick to the clean ones.
You just zip your lips over there. Or I'll squirt you with a water bottle like I squirt the cat. Oh, all right, Brutal Bob. Well, I hope it helps if she did make it and get it all strained for you.
You having another bad day today, Brutal Bob?
So what's everybody doing for the weekend?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I had that song in my head.
Why you always lying?
I was thinking.
You have a clean joke, Randy? Well, tomorrow
I got a clean joke.
Yeah.
What?
I got a really clean joke. Steve, did you take a bath today?
Yep.
There's your clean joke.
I have no idea, Judy May.
They're all in school. No. You know. Why do fish have trouble dating?
How come most fish are easy to weigh?
Although there might be plenty of fish in the sea, love is in the air.
Steve, how come fish are so easy to weigh?
How come?
Because most of them come with their own scale.
That's good.
Leave your mama alone.
George, you just take yourself to go take your old man nap.
Is George in here?
Yep.
George, my mom's boyfriend, George.
Oh.
So, Big Man, what does Dan Marino do? That Marino guy, what's his name? We didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Last I heard anything about him, he was still trying to rebuild his computer.
He's been doing a lot of stuff with his motorcycle too. Rides and events.
Oh.
He's pretty busy in the summer.
Yeah, I don't think I have any Jello mix, Mom. I think I got some Sure Gel for the
We've got cherry here, but it takes about 5 days to get there. But then you can just go down to the store and get some.
Well, when my mom makes the green tomato refrigerator jam, it's called, you can use like we can use like strawberry jelly or cherry, the Jello mix, and you
Oh,
put
there's
that there with it.
if you have 5 in the kitchen, which one is the cowboy? Missouri law says.
Well, there is a symbol there. I was trying to figure out what the heck it is.
If you have 5 in the kitchen, which one is a cowboy? I don't know if that means a cop.
I don't know. I can't make out what the symbol is.
But I don't. It might have been a miss. If you have 5 in the kitchen, which one is the cowboy?
Oh, it's
Fly.
a fly. If you have 5 flies in the kitchen, which one is in the cowboy?
Okay.
Because it almost looked like a pair of lungs. But the way they have the fly's head is so dark.
You know why the blonde got fired from the M&M factory, right? They kept throwing out the W's. The one on the range.
Squirrel, did you get your community page figured out how to get stuff posted over there?
I think you have to use a computer first, or it takes 2 weeks before you can use it on your cell phone. I still hadn't been able to figure out how to use it on my tablet.
Oh, for your community page? Oh no, I'm not there yet. What are you doing, kitty cat? Where the heck's your pain in the butt daughter that tried to get to my mouse?
Oh, I'm gonna share something.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to my phone. Oh, I see my phone's almost dead, so I better hurry this up.
Are you awake, Wayne?
A little tired, man. I had a quite a busy day today. All right.
Well, don't go away yet. Oh, can you make me a moderator for 1 second, Tasha? No, don't. You don't have to. I forgot. We'll see if it works. Hang on. I forgot I could.
On anyway.
Oh, am I?
Pretty sure.
I don't know if I am or not. I'll find out. See if it posts. I don't see nothing.
Yeah, you're a moderator.
Oh no, I know what it is. Because I'm trying something else anyways. It won't work. Okay, we'll do this. Okay. That's my other channel in case something ever happens to this one. I have subscribed to a few people already. I've got Judy May. I didn't get you yet, Wayne.
Misfit Outdoors.
Yeah, that's just in case something
Oh, okay.
happens. Just in case something happens to mine,
Oh,
that's an extra one. I just wanted a backup one. So, Misfit Outdoors.
a lot of people on YouTube are using that name, Outdoors.
Yeah.
You know what? Using that name. It's like a popular name.
I missed your answer, Brutal Bob. I'm sorry. Let me see. I gotta go back up. Oh, you got the COVID
All right.
again,
I'm
Brutal
gonna hop back
Bob?
down to the chat so I can take my medicine.
Okay.
Huh?
I thought you still had it no matter what, Bob. I didn't know it went away.
Hmm.
So he's got the COVID again.
I think this internet thing is going on a lot these days. The bad Wi-Fi, computers. You know what I mean?
I just thought it was getting better, Bob. I'm sorry.
So how's Blue Bob feeling anyway?
Well, I guess he said he's got the COVID again.
Oh, he does, huh?
Yeah,
That stinks.
yeah.
Oh, Mom, I gonna put you to work.
Uh-oh.
Cause I'm gonna get Shane talked into this 36-hour live.
Oh, Brutal Bob, make sure you start at the men's again tonight. Okay, make sure you get that Misfit Outdoors, because I tried to add you, and it wouldn't let me for some reason. I tried to share your channel onto that channel, and I couldn't pick you up.
Hey, Tasha, can you drop that link for his other channel, for Steven's channel, that other one, so I can subscribe to it?
I can hit art again.
Yeah. Steve can just hit art and they'll drop it again.
Because I may go live on that for a while
Here it is
too.
right here, Misfit Outdoors. Nightbot dropped it. I got
Yep. Okay.
I'll subscribe to you. You got me now.
Yeah, I went over and subscribed too.
You got me, Steve. I just
Thanks,
subscribed
Squirrel.
to you.
I'll get everybody back eventually on it. I just started it about an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
While I was watching Big Brother, I was working on it.
This year has been weird, you know, the rain situation, the drought
Yep.
situation. It's kind of odd.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on here. It's
Well,
weird.
who knows with, I'm not saying they are, but, you know, there could be cyber attacks on us too, a little bit, you know.
Well, I'll tell you about what I think it is. From a religious point of view, it is kind of a wake-up call, like he was doing all this time with the C word and everything. It's a weird thing, but the Lord knows what he's doing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not getting any better, I'll tell you that one.
Bob, I think you need to take a shot of whiskey a day. Some good stuff. Good old 101 turkey.
I had to grab my pills. Hang on.
Okay. So, Steve, what are you doing these days for yourself? Keeping yourself invisible?
Yeah.
You used to have a big channel at one time. What happened to the channel? You used to have a big channel.
Yeah, that one went to hell.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah. I've got 300 subscribers now on this
Kind
one,
of stinks when you have to do that. What had to happen to you?
Yeah. And and I'm not trying to talk bad about people, but on the other one, they were true subscribers. This one, you have a few people that subscribe. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
all, you know. But those, the ones I had there were legit. That pretty much came in almost every night or once a week for sure. Okay, Brutal Bob.
My worship channel I preach on keeps me busy.
Yeah.
I get a freedom to speak my mind, and no one wants to listen to me. When people run away when they hear what I got to say, they don't want to hear it. I see one guy come in, and he listened to me, all of a sudden he took off. There's two people, and he took off. Because what I was saying in there. Only speak what the Word of God says, you know, and if you can't accept it, it won't come in.
Oh, that makes you puke your guts out, Bob? Okay.
Definitely don't need that.
I think he's talking about the Turkey 101. I don't think he's talking about alcohol in general. Probably whiskey, maybe.
Oh, all right.
Maybe even just a beer, Bob. Or is it all alcohol right now?
Oh, so Mom, if you're still in here, as I was saying, we're going to have to get some stuff together because I want to do 36-hour lives. And I don't have stickers, so I can't very well do stickers because I don't have any. So I was thinking, you know, we could make some jam. I'll help you with it.
There you go.
I want to make stickers at some point too. When I get an old printer, I'll do it. But right now, I can't find an old printer right now.
Well, the sticker that Rich made for me is I don't know if I have it on here. Let me see.
I can't find an old inkjet printer. I'm looking still.
Yeah, that's the sticker. The sticker is the same thing, but without the red background.
Right.
But I haven't had the money to order them from Sticker Mule yet.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, I don't drink either, Brutal Bob.
Okay, Brutal Bob. I just thought it might help, though.
So I determined that my turkeys are with the hens. I thought it was the chickens getting in the bad habit of destroying eggs, but no, it's the hen turkeys that are doing it.
Oh. Hey, Johnny Small Pepper.
Well, Johnny, you could add to that trouble if you come up on panel.
Yeah.
With
a big old cigar in his mouth. I know he enjoys his cigars.
You know what the heck are they called? The Garcia Vegas. I think that's the name of the cigar. I smoked one of those one time and I turned green. Many, many shades of green. After smoking that cigar.
I remember when I was between the age of 13 and 15, I went to Six Flags with my grandma. And they have those, I don't know what you call them. They're not real cigars, but it was like a Bugs Bunny. I mean, it was a cigar that you could actually light. But it was, they're just souvenir. And
Right.
I said, I want one of those. Oh, you're gonna smoke it. No, I won't. No, I won't. Probably about 20 minutes after I got home, I called my buddy up. I said, hey, I got a cigar. Let's go. Raunchiest thing I ever tasted.
Not at a friend of mine. Oh, well, you just turned green because you didn't smoke a good one. So he had
Yeah.
some Cuban cigar. I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm gonna still turn green, like many shades of green. And sure enough, took a couple drags out, I was green. Because what is the point of smoking a cigar if you're not going to inhale when you smoke it?
Yeah, I think you
That's
do
what I
a
don't
little
understand.
bit. I don't know. Do you inhale it a little bit, Johnny? Just like
Well, 'cause
like
it's
a
so
glass of
hard to
wine?
smoke. They just like
Or you,
puff and all the smoke's coming out.
yeah. I mean, I've inhaled them, but not like a cigarette. Never inhale a cigar, ever. Well,
Then what's the point?
I guess that's why I got the shits. I mean, I never inhaled them all, but there was a few I did that.
Well, I mean, you can at the
Like the Swisher Sweets, I would a little bit.
the Black and Mild
Mm-hmm.
with the plastic tips on them.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, the point is, don't want to get cancer. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, you don't need to smoke to get lung cancer.
Yeah. I mean, I never inhaled it all the way.
It can push you closer that way. But
once in a while, I take an inhale, but you got to German inhale it, Johnny. That's what we did with cigarettes. What you do is what you do is you put it in your mouth and you swish it around and count to 10, and then you go inhale it. It'll.
And then you cough.
Yep.
and then you turn green.
Yep. Tastes like
and
crap.
then you're porcelain god.
Yeah, Bill Clinton inhaled.
That would be awesome, Mom. To get some jam made up. So we can, even though it, not a huge thing, but at least we'd have something to do for a giveaway. Because it ain't going to be like the first one, I don't think, but I'd still like to have a couple giveaways.
Well, I'd help you out, but I don't have any stickers. I don't have anything to... Maybe a roll of toilet paper.
Well, I could probably use that right about now.
I'm gonna have a 36-hour giveaway. You get a chance to win a roll of toilet paper every hour. Have a buy the comedy pack.
I don't know how we do that. 36 hour, 24 hour. I couldn't do none of that stuff. I'll be sleeping.
Well, there's a couple points through the 24-hour, like, where it's kind of like slow, and I'm like,
oh, there you go, Johnny. You found a laser light for his studio. That's cool. Heck yeah.
hey, Mom, do you have a green sheet? I only have like blue sheets and maroon sheets. I need a green flat sheet. Because then I
Something
don't
like
need to buy a green screen. I can just use a sheet.
I don't use no green. I make my own background screens.
Well,
or you can go to what I did, Tasha, but they're kind of hard to tape them together sometimes. But if you go to like Dollar General and you buy those party cloths for like
yeah,
birthdays, they're real cheap. Cool, Johnny. Let's get this computer fixed.
because I like this one. As soon as it loads.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then
Hey, get off of her.
this one.
That's not how you do it, anyways. He's on her head. She's like,
Well,
what are you doing to me?
rather be that end than the other end.
Yeah. You better behave or you're going to go out. I know it's tough.
They're like,
Thank-
but Dad.
Thank the good Lord that the men weren't like, us men weren't like that. I know, don't get me wrong. I mean, we still had our traits, but could you see it all over the world?
Yeah.
If women came in heat and we'd be trying to walking down the street.
Mom, 147 what? You gotta make a sentence, Mom. We don't know, like, what you're talking about.
She's got a sheet for $147, baby. $147 sheet. She's got the silky,
Oh, probably.
the silky Paris Hilton sheet.
Lost to make your own green screen.
Well, if I had green pillowcases, I could just sew those together, but I don't even have green ones of those. I have, like, a bunch of different colored ones.
I don't know how much it would cost. How much? I don't remember what I paid for this. The sticker board. If you got a bunch of those and made, even like if you got like 6 of them, and then tape the backs together.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how much.
This one we got at Walmart.
Okay.
Because I didn't know if I wanted to do this one or the trifold one.
Yeah.
But I got some awesome stickers coming in the mail. Hogleg is sending me some of his from the Boar's Nest. He's got some awesome stickers. And then Takedown Catfishing is sending me some of his. And then Hogleg is including somebody else's sticker, but
Boy, if I had the money on me today, I would have been walking out with a kayak. I went to an Orslins. I don't know if you guys have Orslins out there, but they're mainly like farms and hobby farm and different things like that.
Yeah.
But they had a kayak, a Pelican on top of it with tax. It came over with a little over $400. And normally, if you go to like to Academy Sports or somewhere else to get one like that, it'd be like a $600 kayak usually.
How's it going, Mike?
And
Only makes for a while. When I get an old printer, I'll start making those. For the fun of it, to do. Get an old HP printer.
I looked at some of the frickin' kayaks, and their prices are ridiculous.
Yeah,
I mean, you can get a canoe cheaper. And there's more to a canoe than there is a kayak.
Well, I should look. Well, still, the model I was looking, it was a sit-in one, but still, the ones on top, they have the ones you can stand on go for about 8. So maybe that was about the right price.
But like the ones at Walmart, they have the ones where you sit on top.
Yeah,
And they're still quite a few $100s.
yeah,
And then they have the blow-up ones,
yeah.
the blow-up kayaks. And I said, yeah, my luck, I'd be taking a fish off, drop a knife, and go down through the bottom, and here I am sinking in the middle of the lake.
Yep. Or get it hooked with a hook if you go
Yeah.
fishing with it.
Because that would be my luck.
Or don't be surprised, the back fin of a sunfish or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're pretty pointy, pretty sharp. Catfish. Pook.
Now, the lake that I grew up on is Sacandaga Lake. Okay. And I was doing some research. And supposedly there's channel cats in there. Now, I have never heard of anybody catching one that I know of out of there.
Yeah.
But now, down by where the one dam is, and this was back when I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure the divers went down there and were scared
Yep.
because they seen fish that were just that big.
Yep. Same in Wisconsin where they were by the dams and that.
I
They were
take
down
down catfishing, Kenneth. How's it going? I was just talking about you, and here you are.
Hello.
Big down catfish. Oh,
Yes, you can call him KP. I know I seen a couple fish when we were on Saranac Lake. Over there it's all island fishing or island camping, so you have to have a boat to get there. And there's what is it called?
Describe it.
Well, it's where they like open the gates
Oh,
and you can
Like a-
come through the
yeah.
locks. The
Yeah.
lock.
Yep.
So they had that where we could go from upper Saranac to lower Saranac.
Okay.
And we were over there, and Dad had dropped, I think, his sunglasses or something. And my brother and I jumped off the side of the boat to dive down. I mean, we're only in like 8 foot of water.
Yeah.
So, it wasn't too bad. And I'm like feeling around like this, and then I thought it was a log, and I reached up to go like this to feel like by the log, and oh, it swam away.
Yeah, that stuff's freaky. I'm not a water person. If I can't see it, forget it.
Well, I grew up on the water. When I could like walk and stuff, we'd go up, and I think we opened camp in April. I'd be in the lake before the ice was even fully off. Like there'd be like water open by the shore,
Yeah.
and I would pitch a fit. But Mom, because I was born in February, so my first summer, I was in the lake every day with my mom. And Mom said I'd hang on her fingers like this, and
Yeah.
I'd go. And Mom wasn't standing in a lot of water, but I'd go down and then I'd come back up, and my
Yep.
grandma was yelling at her, "You're gonna drown her! You're gonna drown!" I mean, they teach babies how to swim.
Yeah.
I mean, mainly in case they fall in the pool, they know what to do.
Yeah.
How you doing tonight, Kenneth? But yeah, I grew up. We had a camp up there, so we were always up there all summer long, and that's good. Sometimes we'd stay right up until almost time to close camp down, the end of season. And I'd go to school. Mom would bring us to school and pick us up, and then we'd come back to camp and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I miss it, but it's so expensive now. Because season's like from April to like October, I think. And back when I was a kid, you could actually afford it. Now a season costs you anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 from April to October.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Leave her alone.
Yes, Big Matt had good results from the doctor, Mom, but Brutal Bob didn't. So you need to keep Brutal Bob and his wife Nala in prayers.
Mm-hmm.
And for anybody coming in, I have a GoFundMe pinned to the top of chat. A woman lost her 11-year-old boy, and she needs help paying for his funeral. And I know any donation they would really enjoy, no matter how big or how little, if you're able to.
All right, I'm gonna get off here. I'll see you both later, all right?
Alrighty, Wayne.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm tired, so I'll see everybody tomorrow.
All right. See you later.
Have a good night.
Kenneth, is the live on your channel tonight or Hog Legs? Because they go live at 2 a.m. No, so tomorrow, gonna finish moving get the ladder deck off for the pool and move that. So that way George is gonna build that up, and then we can have the good ladder that like screws to the top of it.
Yeah.
And goes in, because the ladder that we have that just goes over the side is not safe at all. It's shaky and yeah, I don't like it. And the one night I went out at like 11 o'clock at night, and Jamie went out with me, and I getting out of the pool, and then the ladder starts going over like this. Luckily I was on the pool side, because I think that would have hurt landing on the ground.
Yeah, you think they could make better ones.
Well, I mean, the ones, if you have the deck, for the pool where you can have the ladder to it, but
Right.
if you don't,
But I mean, they've been out for so long, you'd think there'd be.
well, yeah, they need to have like a wider base.
Yeah.
Like wider this way, and then the bottom part.
It's not like people aren't buying them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I suppose to keep the cost down, but still.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not, most of us are not little twigs
Right,
that are using these ladders.
right.
And I definitely don't want to be climbing up a ladder and have it bend in half
Right.
because I'm not a little twig. That's what I don't understand. You'd think they'd make it like out of a heavier
Right.
type
Material.
plastic than what they do. I told Mom if I could get a big old track hoe, I'd dig a hole, put a couple pool liners in the bottom of it, and then stick our pool down in.
Yeah.
That way we could be running across the lawn and jump right in the pool.
Yeah.
Of course, if they're gonna dig that big of a hole, I might as well put an in-ground pool in. But if we do an in-ground, I want something where we could swim all year round.
How deep does the frost go down out there in New York? You know?
Huh?
How
The
deep
frost?
does the frost? Yeah. More than 2 foot?
Mom, how deep's the frost go? I don't remember, to be honest, but
Yeah.
our ground here is so hard to dig
Yeah.
because it's all rock, it's all shale.
Right.
Like this area is just full of rock.
Hmm.
But I know it goes deep, but I don't know like how deep it goes.
Yeah.
So I know they say like if you're doing certain things, it should be a foot or more below the surface
Yeah.
to get below the frost level. But yeah, I don't remember. And lately, we really haven't had a good frost in the ground before the snow hits.
Yeah.
Because lately, we get rain,
Yep.
and then it'll warm up a little bit and create a muddy mess. And then
Yeah.
on top of that, you get the wet snow.
Yep.
So,
I think it goes to a foot here. Wisconsin, it's like 3 feet.
yeah,
It might go 2, depending on the winter too. But I think a foot here, if it stays cold enough.
yeah. See, I love Missouri.
Yep. I love it too. It's just hot.
Yeah. Because originally I wanted to move to, well, first I was looking into Ozarks. And then couldn't really find anything that we liked there. So then we're looking in northern Missouri,
Yeah,
towards the
that's what I
Iowa
was saying.
border.
Yep, that's where I would like to be if I could. Shut your face, Tasha.
Mother, do not make me come in there. I want to know how deep the frost level is.
I started it. I was just curious how, it's amazing on different areas, especially the northern states. How, I mean, you go from, that's what I was going to ask Brutal Bob, too. Like in the 80s, we used to have 2 feet of snow on the ground by Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how it was in Michigan, or you better lay down. She don't even want nothing to do with you.
Well, I mean, back in the 80s here, we'd have so much snow that the snowbanks were taller than the telephone lines.
Yep.
Because when we first moved here, on this property, I want to say was in the 90s, there's a picture of Mom standing on the snowbank, and she's above the telephone lines.
Yep.
I think Mom's way behind in chat.
Yeah, she might be.
She probably pushed a button like Shane.
She shouldn't be too far behind, though. I don't know what she would have, if she was shushing your face about the.
Talking about winter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So she's only a couple minutes behind, if that's it.
But yeah, I think that's about like 15 weeks away. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, about 17 weeks to Thanksgiving. Curious about. Go ahead.
Does it rain a lot in October there too?
It varies. If we have a really dry summer, then we'll have more snow.
Oh.
Cause like last summer, we literally had 7 days it didn't rain.
Wow.
So like we didn't. I mean, we got vegetables and stuff like that, but everything got root rot, including the trees that have the hickory trees with the hickory nuts, and then the like acorns and stuff.
Yeah.
Because last year the deer, we had hardly any deer, and normally there's deer everywhere.
Yeah, we didn't have many. The acorns were okay, but nothing like they normally are.
But yeah, so I mean, a lot of them were, and the bad thing is when there isn't a lot of like nuts and stuff like that for the deer to eat, then they start eating hemlock. And if they start eating that early, you can't eat the meat.
Yeah, it tastes weird.
It is so strong. And I mean, I've tried eating it before. You can't. It just smells like you're eating a pine tree.
Mm.
But yeah, we had so much rain and wind that the nuts and stuff really didn't get, a chance to even stay up on the trees because it all ended up on the ground.
Yeah. My persimmon tree is already dropped.
Now, what is a persimmon?
It's probably more like a plum than a crab apple.
Oh, all right. I know I've heard the name before. I just didn't know what it was.
They get real soft and gushy, and like the ones last year were probably the size of a nickel or bigger.
Right.
And the ones this year are just a little bigger than a dime. But we didn't have much rain either.
Yeah.
So they came in and came out real fast.
I mean, right now we're already losing acorns, the hickory nuts, because I have a big hickory nut tree right out here.
Yeah.
They're already coming off.
Yeah. I think a lot of stuff is early this year. It don't know what it wants to do, We had a long winter, even though we didn't have much snow. I don't know if it was a winter, but it was, it seemed like, by May, it's hotter than stuck here sometimes too, and it was still cold, like it was April yet, a month behind, and then all of a sudden it fast forward, and and now it seems like it's, and then it slowed down, and then now it seems like it's fast forwarding again.
Yeah. Like, I'm not sure what kind of, I mean, I don't really want to know, but I kind of do. Like, what this winter.
Yeah.
Because, one, we haven't had a lot of rain. And we had, I mean,
You
we
get a
had
lot of,
snow.
yeah. Do you get a lot of robins out there by you?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, usually in Wisconsin, I don't know when they start leaving. I don't know the tail of that, but usually they say when your groups of robins first come in the spring, like in Wisconsin, they get snowed on 2 or 3 times, and then spring is actually here when they're
Right.
actually in Wisconsin. You know, when they first show up, they'll get snowed on like 2 times, and then spring, and then after that, there's not supposed to be much more of winter.
Hey, Key Cat. But here, the robins haven't even been leaving.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I've seen robins all winter,
yeah.
which is weird.
Some have, I've noticed that too. And then I know there's people that were feeding them, I don't know if it was raisins or through the winter to help them out a little bit.
Yeah. Tiger. She's been sleeping all day.
Yeah.
Supposed to have 2 pain pills a day. I gave her one this morning, and it literally has knocked her out until like a couple minutes ago. And then I hate having to, well, when I first started giving her the pain pills, she would take it in like a dog's pill thing, and I'd
Yep.
break it in a couple pieces, and then you put the pill in one piece of it because they're tiny. Then you give her a treat, then give her the one with the pill, and then I'd still have 2 pieces left over.
Yeah.
Well, now she knows that trick.
Yeah.
So now I have to cram them down her throat, and then she doesn't
Yeah.
want to touch her anymore.
Yeah. She knows. She thinks every time, yeah.
And if she sees my hand like this,
Yep. She knows.
she knows what's in it. And she'll like start moving away.
I had a friend that loved Doritos. You get a bag of Doritos and you reach in there, and by the time you get to your mouth, it was gone.
And one cat I had when we lived in North Carolina, her name was Puss. And that she was female. And then I had my cat Boots. So it was Puss in Boots. And she, if you had a beer sitting on the coffee table, she'd dump
Yep.
it over and
Really?
start drinking it.
Wow.
She loved Doritos and she loved peanuts.
Huh.
So you could not leave a beer anywhere that she's going to be able to knock it over, because then she's just sitting there drinking it all. I'm like, Kika, you're going to make... And she was just a little tiny thing.
Yeah.
Like the
Maybe it was
mother's
the smell,
cat.
huh?
Huh?
The smell or something, huh?
I don't know. She just loved beer.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard of dogs liking beer, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a cat.
Right.
Come
How
here.
many people you got in here? I see the chat kind of slowed down.
Yeah. Probably gonna shut it down anyways. We've been going 2 hours.
Hate watching, Brutal Bob's there. Drop her off near a Chinese restaurant. Yeah.
No, we can't do that. I don't have her anymore, so
Riley?
oh baby, you're so bony. You're falling apart. You're falling apart, OD80.
That's everything.
I don't know. Still 10 of us in here.
Yep, no, it's just 10. Hey, Brutal
Huh?
Bob, Brutal Bob, I don't know if you were gone for a minute or not, but I was wondering, do you have a lot of snow for hunting, or has it been changing? Just curious. I know, like I was telling Tasha, in the older days, like 80s, early 90s, you used to have 2 feet of snow by Thanksgiving in Wisconsin.
I was up a couple of times in Michigan during the winter, but I didn't really think it was that bad up there
Yeah, I've seen
compared
a
to
lot of
other places.
people using that 450 Bushmaster up there. Mushu pork.
Are you sure? Mushu pork and not like gerbil on a stick or.
Yeah.
It was funny because
Poodle noodle.
the chicken teriyaki that, is on the stick.
Yeah,
My
I know.
My son calls it gerbil on a stick, right?
Yeah.
So
Always, go ahead.
I almost said that to the Chinese lady.
Yeah.
Almost like, can I get some gerbil on a stick?
I'm sure they hear all kinds of things from people,
We really don't know.
It does look like a rat on a stick sometimes.
Well, yeah, because the way the meat is cut,
Yeah, it
they
looks
have
like
it
it
all
has
pushed
legs.
close. Wouldn't it surprise me if it was? And it's crazy, like I love watching Bizarre Foods with Andrew Zimmern there. And he goes all over the world. And some of this, I mean, I understand there, in certain areas, there's a lot of poor, so they eat what's available to them.
Yeah.
But then some of the other countries, are not that way. And they eat even more weirder stuff.
Yeah.
And I always wonder, I'm like, who looked at this, whatever, and decided that it would be good to eat?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It just puzzles me. And I wouldn't be able to survive in Africa because
My
most
internet
everything
is
they
way
cook is
behind.
peanut oil. Huh?
My internet's way behind. I'm gonna see it. Let me know when you can see me touch my nose. I'm gonna say when I touch my nose. Now.
Yeah. You're right there.
Okay, but when I see it, now I just touched it.
Well, everything that, when you're doing it, I see right away.
Yeah, okay, I
Must
just didn't
be a
know if
little
it
bit
was.
of a lag on your end.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, how bad it was. If it.
Hi, Nora. How's it going?
What was
Remy barking
that?
because mom's boyfriend George is going home.
uh,
I will squirt you, dude. All he wants to do is I spray it at him and he just wants to lick it coming out of the
yeah,
sprayer.
yeah, you're even a little behind on mine. Your talking's fine. It's just that.
Well,
So
it could be mine because according to the internet part on top of StreamYard, I have like one signal. So every once in a while it gets crackly on my end.
yeah. Okay, I will, Bob. He says, Steve, we never know from one year to the next. The last few years it's been cold temps, not a lot of snow.
What are you doing right now? Jeez, you horse. Gonna send you out to sleep with the chickens. How about that? You can just go sleep in the chicken yard. Yeah, my end's starting to glitch, I think.
All I see is a boat dropping it off at the Chinese thing, Bob. See above also. I don't. Moon Shoe Pork. That's the only thing I seen last.
Yeah, it was drop her off near a Chinese restaurant, and then he says Mushu pork, and then it says, Steve, we never know from one year to the next.
Yeah. And then before that, it's been,
Yeah, the Mushu pork.
other than that, the last time you said anything, it was a while right there. You said hi to Johnny Small Pepper, like a hole in the head. I've had the new variant. Yeah. Oh, he's got, yeah, he has the new variant.
Are you gonna go live or?
I was thinking about it.
All right,
Okay,
Bob,
Bob. Yeah.
get some sleep. God bless.
Yeah, I'll try it. I don't know. I'm gonna reset my computer first, though,
All right.
and see if the internet, because we had that storm last night, and I didn't reset it since then. So I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, because like I said, I have the, on the top of StreamYard where you got the three things up there. I have
Yep.
like one tiny bar
Yeah.
right now.
I just noticed something.
What?
The reason why I was delaying was I had you on YouTube too, and I was watching the YouTube side.
Well, now you know why you were behind.
Yep.
Or,
So maybe I won't restart the computer. But yeah, I'll go live.
oh, he said right above, drop her off.
Okay, let me see.
I see JSP, yeah, I need it again, like a hole in the head. I have a new variant.
Yeah, that's what yeah, that's what I hope you get better, Bruder Bob, if that's what you're talking about. I've been thinking about you.
Oh, we all do.
Yeah.
He's always in my prayers, I know that much.
I was
And
just thinking, so what they, well, we'll let you get some rest and then I'll ask some more questions another time, little Bob. So,
well, they gave him that medicine again.
yeah, he's
The
taking a
medicine
new pill
for
or
it. Yeah.
something, yeah. Yeah.
But hopefully it helps. I'm just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. My zipper's been down this whole time.
Yeah. Are you wagging now, Steve?
No.
You see yourself doing it now?
Yeah.
I did that one night myself. I'm like, why the heck does it look? Because I wasn't like paying attention, but I had it on the tab.
Yeah, I'm not fully awake. I'm awake, but I'm just relaxed and
Yeah.
just not really all there.
I'm normally not all there to begin with. Go to live chat. I was talking about snowfalls.
Yeah, I did read that. Maybe you didn't hear me read that. Little Bob. It varies. I didn't see nothing else other than it varies. Maybe you didn't hear me read that.
Cool temps, not a lot of snow.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's what I read. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm going to shut it down because I am getting tired. Oh.
Okay. Sound good.
Alright. If I still
Alright.
awake, I'll come over, Steve.
Alright. I'll probably go only for an hour.
Alright.
So, sound good. Take her easy.
You too.
Alright. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Leave her alone, Riley.
Alright, guys. I'm going to shut it down for the night. Thank you all very much for coming in. I know it wasn't, as exciting as it normally is on our lives. But hope you all had a good time anyways. Good night, Judy May. God bless you too. And prayers to everyone who needs them. And if you guys come over and Shane's live in the morning, then I'll see you guys there. If not, I may see you guys later somewhere. Because I always sleep a bit and then I'm back up. So, alright, guys, have a great night. God bless, and we'll catch you later.